Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So I have some terrible news going into this video. If you all thought that LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh was an issue, if you thought Kevin Durant joining the Golden State Warriors was an issue, what we are about to do for today's video, nothing even compares. Bol at small forward on the Denver Nuggets, guys. Yes, we all saw the debut game of Bol on the Denver Nuggets against the Washington Wizards. It was just like a scrimmage game and everything like that, but according to the team, they are going to be running him at the small forward position. So for today's video, guys, I thought it'd be a ton of fun if we actually did a video with the man Bol at the small forward position for the Denver Nuggets, try to like build around him that way and try to win this team an NBA championship, because quite honestly, this really could work, man. Like, this could work, and this could be like a new thing going on in the NBA. I love what they are actually doing with Bol at that position, guys. So last night's game, let me pull it up real quick here, guys, on my end. Last night's game, or whenever you're watching this video, I should say, Bol had 18 points, 10 rebounds, 6 blocks. He only shot 25% from 3, 2 for 8, but we all know he's capable of knocking it down. 43% field goal percentage. So offensively, definitely has some things to work on. But I will say here, man, Bol as small forward, absolutely scary. The man is 7'2", and I think the best way to kind of utilize him, especially in this video, is for him to kind of be like a catch and shoot 3-point shooter. Because that way he's not like being up his body and stuff like that, going in the paint and everything. And as far as like defensively, as long as he can stay in front of his defender and use his length, I think it should work completely fine there, man. It's no different than having a 3-and-D player, right? The only issue could be maybe a little bit of the movement on the defensive side of things. But even with that, with guys like, Jeremy Grant, you also got Michael Porter Jr., Will Barton, Paul Millsap, all guys that could play with Bol. Even if you want to, run one of those guys at power forward, you could use Bol in the paint defensively, and then just have like Paul Millsap or Michael Porter handle, more of the perimeter-oriented players on defense, man. So yeah, it definitely is going to be very, very interesting. We're in more of a positionless type of NBA right now anyway, so I think it definitely could work, man. I'm really looking forward to today's video. I saw that going on. I was like, man, I got to do a video on that tomorrow, man. So if you don't mind dropping a like on this one, 1,000 likes is always the goal. And yeah, let's get going on this rebuild. We are in the beginning of the 2020-2021 NBA offseason. Now, just keep in mind, Start Today mode is not working on 2K right now, man. So if something seems off from like a draft lottery standpoint, that is why. The first thing we're going to do is go to the staff signing, make sure everything's good with that. We got Mike Malone, no issues there. We got our trainer as Ryan Keefe. Sure, why not, man? B's all around. B's get degrees. So do A's and C's. D's, I think, actually technically get degrees. I could be wrong about that, man. No, let's go to the NBA draft. Now, as far as a player I want to go for, definitely like the 2 spot, I think, is where we have room for the biggest improvement, man. We got Portland Trailblazers #1 pick. They got Obi Toppin. Okay, good for that, man. Good for that. Okay, let's go to sim to user pick. I don't know if we even have a first rounder or not. We do. We actually do have the 17th pick in the draft right here, man. So looking at prospects that are available, we got Tyrese Maxey. Yo, he would actually be perfect, man. Because he's actually, I know offensively he's pretty gifted. Iman Shumpert, Floor, Andre Robertson, which means he's obviously really good defensively too, man. He literally could be our starting 2 in the future. 6'3" out of Kentucky, averaged about a steal a game, almost a block. Being 6'3" as a guard, that's pretty damn solid. Obviously gonna knock it down. He has a B perimeter defense, who's actually a little bit below the position average, but he could get better over time. I do like the idea of that. We got Tyrese Halliburton. I actually thought he was more of a point guard, but yeah, 6'5". We got Trey Jones, Josh Green, James Holmes, Curtis Dean, Deion West, Jay Scrubb. I've heard good things about that guy. Okay, man, I think we are actually going to go with Tyrese Maxey with our pick here in the draft. I don't think he's going to start for us this season, because I do have another player in mind that I actually want to give that starting 2 spot, but he definitely could be a nice little project for us. So yes, very happy about that selection. There we go, man. Okay, so he signed up, 74 overall. Yeah, definitely not a starter quite this season. Jeremy Grant did decline his player option. That is okay. I do actually like Jeremy Grant a lot. But I guess I could decide, do I want to get Jeremy Grant back on this team, or maybe I could go, Paul Millsap on a 1-year contract, just because Obviously, he's a good defensive player, could play with Bobo on the court and stuff. So PJ Dozier can walk. Torrey Craig, you can walk away. I mean, I know he has like some starter minutes and stuff like that, man, but I don't really see myself using Torrey Craig in this video, especially with Bobo as our starting small forward. So yeah, salary cap wise, not too much going on. Really, our big players is we want to get our probably, Mason Plumlee back, 80 overall for $8 million. And I'm thinking at this point, guys, I was considering bringing Paul Millsap back. I mean, I could actually get him in like a sign and trade. We could consider that. Let's do that, man. Let's get all these guys back on the team. But I probably will be signing and trading away Paul Millsap because I don't really want him around for 3 more seasons. Yeah, then Mason Plumlee back on the team. There we go. We got all 3 of those guys signing back up. So let's get out of the moratorium period. Okay, so that's good to go. Backup point guard. We got Monte Morris, so we're good there. Backup small forward. We got a lot of wing players on this team here, man. Yeah, honestly, like free agency-wise, not too much going on. The way to build this team is going to be via trades and stuff, man. So I am going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. And yeah, we're going to check out some of those players that I personally want to go for. So this is what the team is looking like right now, guys. We got Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Bobo, Michael Porter Jr., and Nikola Jokic. Really like this starting 5. The one I am considering trading, though, is Gary Harris, just because I feel like he has not really improved as a basketball player over the past few seasons. He's kind of regressing year after year, so that just might be a good opportunity to make a little bit of a change out there. We do got Paul Millsap, Will Barton, Mason Plumlee, Monte Morris, and Jeremy Grant. So yes, we definitely are probably going to be letting go of Paul Millsap in this case, so Jeremy Grant can be the backup power forward to Michael Porter. So what I want to do is I want to go to Trade Finder, and I want to do a trade. Let's go with Gary Harris, wherever he's at. Yeah, Gary Harris. And I'm going to toss in Paul Millsap and see what's offered up to us here, man. So we do got 7 trade offers. Otto Porter, Malik Beasley. That's actually not bad. I don't really need Otto Porter, though. That's the thing, man. I don't really need him at all. We got Marcus Morris, Nicholas Batum, Solid, Mike Conley, Tony Bradley, no Ennis, and Buddy Hield. Interesting. DeMarcus and Tim Hardaway, no. Drew Holiday, Ty Jerome. Ooh. That's actually pretty solid there, man, because we free up a ton of money going into the 2021 NBA offseason, which is very deep for the free agent class. Here we go, Luke Kennard, Blake Griffin. Okay, we don't really need either one of those guys. I love me some Luke Kennard and Blake Griffin, of course. But yeah, Drew Holiday, because the player I was actually kind of considering was Marcus Smart, because I feel like Marcus Smart is a guy that can knock down the 3-point shot, but also is another primary ball handler, which works out very nicely. If you have Bobo at 3 spots, just because you don't really want Bobo handling the basketball, so you want other guys that can handle it at other positions, since that position's not going to be being utilized that way. But Drew Holiday is literally that. I mean, the guy's played point guard for a lot of his career, going back to his Philadelphia 76er days. Defense is still good. His 3-point shot, I don't know if it's absolutely fantastic. Let's take a quick look at that. It's at a 78, so I mean, he can knock it down. Honestly, like a top shooting guard in the NBA, not the top, obviously, but definitely up there, man, like top 10 at least, right, for sure. So we also get Ty Jerome out of it, who could be a nice little project. He's 23, 3rd string point guard for this team, though, if we're being honest. I like this a lot here, man. Let's do it. Let's get Drew Holiday on this team. It's not Marcus Smart, that's what I wanted to go for, but Drew Holiday, I think, was actually a better player in the end of the day here, man. Okay, so Will Barton keeps on trying to start over Bobo. You might get traded just for that. Now, I totally understand, because you're just really good. But we're going to go with a 9-man rotation. I don't really see myself making like any big-time changes to the bench right now. Will Barton for the 3 spot actually is really solid, because he also can play shooting guard, so that's very versatile for the team right there, too. I do want to get Bobo at like 32 a game. Might be a little bit too much for him, but we'll see what he can do with that. 33. No, let's go 32 also for Michael Porter. Get you at 30, and we'll go 33 for Jamal Murray. We got Jokic at 36, man. You know what? Actually, just out of respect for Jokic and just like the grind he's been putting out there, man. We gotta drop off a few LBs. What do you lose? Probably about 40 pounds. He's probably about 220 now. I'd probably say there, man. Okay, we'll go with that. For our system for efficiency, we have a 3.5-star pace and space system. That should work out pretty nicely. Perimeter centric's not too bad either, but we definitely gotta focus on what's good for Jokic, because he is still the star of the team. Post centric's pretty dang deadly. What's this? Creates mismatches versus poor interior defenders. Can create open perimeter shots from double teams. Increases chance for fouls and free throws. Limited 3-point attempts. We don't want that. This team's definitely a shooting team. 7 seconds, kind of interesting also. But I do think I'm going to go... Let's go with pace and space. It's Mike Malone's specialty out there, man. So, yes, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season. As far as our team record... I'm thinking we are probably a 53-54 win team. I can definitely see that if everything works out nicely. If Michael Porter can step up as a star player, you know, if Bobo does his thing out there as a starter of this team now. Let's go ahead, guys, simulate this season and see what happens. Okay, so this team has a record of 61-20. The Michael Porter Bobo experiment definitely did work out. I'm also got to keep in mind, guys, this team is so freaking young. Like, the only, like, really old heads on this team, not even old heads, man. He's got Drew Holiday is 30, Will Barton's 30. You got 31-year-old Plumlee. That's about it, man. Like, everybody else is extremely young on this team. So we got one more game against the Brooklyn Nets. Simulate through date and finish with a W on the season. Giannis MVP. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I guess Bobo will not technically be a... Why is he on the Knicks? You all got Mitchell Robinson, man. Schroeder, 6-man. Kawhi, defensive. Zion, most improved. Okay. And Mike Malone as Coach of the Year. Love seeing that. We got All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So we do have Jokic making that. No surprises there. Bobo did make the All-Rookie first team. So I guess technically he was a rookie. I guess they don't really account the bubble into this game yet, right? Because it's not programmed that way. But we are the first seed, guys, in the Western Conference. Surprising. Oh, man, we got the Golden State Warriors in the first round. Ain't nobody want to deal with that. Okay, player stats. See how Bobo did? So, wow, man, he was the damn leading scorer. Oh, my, I was not expecting that. I was expecting, like, third or fourth option, guys. Now, Bobo is one of those players in 2K that he just freaking destroys out there. He's got, like, a 95 shot tendency, so when he does play, he likes to launch it up. But with his damn 16 shots yesterday, he definitely ain't gun shy out there, man. So, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks per game at the small forward position. Shot 41% from 3. Murray dropping his 20 and 7. Fantastic numbers. If he's doing that, this team is very dangerous. Jokic with the all-around game of the 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. So take a little scoring pressure off him, which is completely fine. Michael Porter at 19.7 rebounds. So we got nearly 4 players, guys, averaging 20 or more points. Nearly. Kind of. Very close. According to my math. Okay, so Drew Holiday at 13 and 6. That's all we needed him to do. Was just be that version of Drew Holiday. Shot 37% from 3, so that was nice to see. Played some good defense at over a steal per game. Bench unit was fantastic, guys. And we got Tyrese Maxey, 75 overall. I did end up putting him in the G League like 3 quarters into the NBA season, so he'll probably be part of the rotation next year for sure. But we got this season to deal with, man. We got the Golden State Warriors. Simulate round, see how this goes. And we are going to lose in the first damn round, man. Oh, my. Okay. Got him in 7. We got him in 7, man. We're there. And our award is going to deal with the damn 5th seed Los Angeles Lakers, man. Gotta love the Western Conference. Here we go. We got 32, 3, and 6 for Jamal Murray. 28, 12. 5 blocks for Bobo, man. Yo, Jokic, watch out. Somebody's coming for your damn job out there. Fork, man. Okay, we got the Lakers. Simulate round, man. Let's get it. And surprisingly had a way easier time with the Lakers than we did the Golden State Warriors. Not complaining about that. 26 and 14. 26, 5 and 5 for Jokic. Drew Holiday, you know, I love the 9 assists, love the 3 steals. AD at 35. LeBron, I don't know if I say he choked. Little non-existent with the 5 for 10. Like, he just wasn't really caring at that point, man. What, got to be about 40 now, right? Okay, we got the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, man. Luka against Bobo would be the game of the century. You know what? No. Taco Fall at small forward for the Celtics against Bobo would be the game of the century. Simulate round right here, guys. See how this one goes. And we get them 4 games to 1, man. Easy peasy lemon bitch ass squeeze. He got 20 and 4 for Bobo with 2 blocks. Guy does shoot a lot. Crazy ass triple double for Nikola Jokic. Solid game for Michael Porter Jr. And we got a triple double for Luka Doncic. Okay, here we go. Atlanta Hawks. In the finals. Good for them, I suppose, with seeding. They are the 6th seed. So, but they got past the first seed 76ers. So definitely not a team you want to sleep on. Simulate round, man. Let's get it. Let's do it. And yeah, that was just too easy. You swept them 4 games to 0. We got the Denver Nuggets, NBA champions with Bobo as small forward, guys. And Jokic, finals MVP at 20 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. Yes, it's not getting twisted out there. Bobo would still be the best player. I'm sorry. I got twisted. Jokic would still be the best player on the team. But what Bobo was doing, nothing shy of amazing, guys. 3 steals, too. And with his length out there, like, he could be a pretty solid perimeter defender. It's like you don't really need to move on defense if you have arms like as long as Mr. Fantastic. Like, you can just kind of stretch out and do your thing out there, man. Or Elastigirl, too, from The Incredibles. Really, either way. Okay, but we never just do 1 season rebuilds, guys. We always do at least 2 seasons, man. So we got to see if we can run it back. And to be quite frank out there, my name is Craig, quite frankly, but I have a buddy named Frank. My dad's also name is Frank, too, believe it or not, man. My name was actually supposed to be Frank, which is funny because my buddy's name, he's Frank the Third. And my dad's Frank Jr., so I would have been Frank III, and one of my best buddies would have also been Frank III. Nobody asked for that story, but there you go. There it is. Okay, we are not really going to worry too much about this offseason. Like I said, man, the team is set. Like, I don't want to do a trade just for the sake of doing a trade. Dylan Leonard, you related to Kawhi? Probably not. He might be. 6'8", 221 pounds. Sounds like Kawhi's body. Kawhi's 6'7". Team player options, Michael Porter back. Drew Holiday is back. Will Barton accepted. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty much running it back here, guys. Pretty much running it back. Your qualifying offers, PJ can walk, Ty Jerome, 77 overall player. Get him back on the team. Moratorium period. I have, like, no money out here to work with. I guess I need to get Monte Morris back. How did he do last season for us? Is he, like, worthy of re-signing? He was at 6 points, 5 assists. You know, very good field goal percentages out there. Good efficiency. Per 36 numbers, really solid. Love the 9 assists. One of the best backup point guards in the NBA, if you ask me. So, yeah, we'll definitely get him a contract back out here. And he agrees to that. All right, man. Like I said, not making a lot of changes. Going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys. So, we have the same starting 5 going into the final season of this rebuild. No big-time changes to the team. The only thing is that, Drew Holiday is going down to about 28 minutes per game. I think that compares to last year. He played about, he's at 36 minutes last year. Bro, why did he play so many minutes? Wait, that must be, I'm looking at his per 36. I was like, damn, he's been playing 36 minutes in the entire career. Wow, okay, stupid crispy moment. Okay, so last year he played about 32 minutes. He's going down to 28. That way we can actually start, Tyrese Maxey part of the rotation a little bit like that. I actually think Drew would be a great mentor for this man out here too. So that should be interesting here, guys. But yeah, same starting 5. Let's go ahead, simulate this final season, guys. Let's see if we can run it back. Okay, guys. So not as good a record as last season by like 1 game. We're 59-22. I think we're 61 wins. So if we beat the Utah Jazz here, we'll be -1 on the season, or we'll be -2. We'll see, man. I would prefer to be -1. I guess it doesn't really matter though. Finish the W. Giannis MVP. Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year on the Detroit Pistons. Love to see it, man. Hope we get that guy eventually. Boogie on the Hornets. I like that fit. Get Boogie, man. He's not Cody Zeller. I roast Cody Zeller way too much. I have nothing against the guy, personally. Most improved, John Morant, 31-10. Yeah, I can see that happening next year. And Mike Malone, Coach of the Year again. All-NBA first. All-NBA. Always skips over. All-NBA second. With Jokic making that, and All-NBA third. Unfortunately, no Bobo. I mean, yeah, he's not quite that, right? Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. You never really know, man. We are the first seed yet again, though, in the Western Conference. Player stats on the season. Bobo, once again, leading scores, man. Shooting he's shooting the most times on the team. He's shooting damn 16 times a game. It's like, it's kind of funny, actually. 23-9 for him. Once again, great defense, about 2 blocks per game. Michael Porter really stepping up. Jokic nearing kind of a triple-double with the 2 assists. If you add up his turnovers, then, well, it still does not equal 10. That would actually be, yeah, I'm not. Okay, let's just continue, man. I don't know where I was going with that. No, we're good. There is the rest of the stats for you guys to see. How did Tyrese Maxey do in his first official season? 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Defense, I was hoping to be a little bit better, but he was getting like 12 minutes a game. So what can you really expect? You know what? Per 36 is what we want to see for Tyrese Maxey. Damn, bro. Tyrese Maxey, per 36 is the GOAT. 24 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Okay, well, shame on me, man. I was judging him based off of a small amount of minutes. Okay, yo, we got Lance Stevenson. Yo, we got Ish Smith, too. What's up? Wait, what's up, Dylan Leonard? Where's Kawhi? Okay, first round, Portland. Simulate round right here. They got Obi Toppin. I remember that because they had the first pick. And we're going to lose to the 8th seed. Okay, it's all good, man. We did not lose to them. 30 points for Jamal, 24 from Michael Porter. Jokic and Bobo doing their work out there. Next up, Los Angeles Lakers. Simulate round, man. And we lost. Okay, that's completely fine. I was not really... Yo, Tyrese Maxey in this closeout, man. I almost want to go one more season just to see what this guy can do. Just start him over Drew Holiday. Maybe that was the issue. And he also got D-Rose on the Lakers now. So there you go. At 34 points. A Detroit Piston carrying that team out there, right? No, man, this was actually a really fun video to do. I'm so happy the NBA's back. And I know a lot of people, John Morant, Finals MVP, shout out to him, are probably thinking like, man, Crispy, you got one little game of Bowl, and you also you want to do a rebuild for him. Yes, I do, man, because it's fun. And I love basketball. And I'm so happy the NBA's back. And I'm so happy there's stuff going on again, guys. Hope you all can drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And peace out, my friends.